Good morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you're checking in. Welcome, welcome around the world. This is Tara Lee live with Drake. We are tuning in. Drake is tuning in from Canada. I am tuning in from Washington State. I would love to know where you all are tuning in from. Please say hello. Where are you all from? I am going to pull up chat. Drake, how are you today?
I'm doing fantastic, and thank you so much for everyone tuning in. Anyone that's tuning in right now or coming in a little bit later or whatnot, we really appreciate you guys all coming in to watch this and let us know any sort of information that you want to hear, because that's what we're all about. So today, we've actually got a ton of information for you guys. We've got all sorts of stuff going on. Like, it's almost, we had to write a list down just so we can kind of keep on track a little bit. So we'll be jumping into that right away. I'm also going to be pulling up chat and stuff and try to interact with you guys a little bit. And most importantly, I've been waiting to get a nice big dab going on with you guys. So as soon as Tara's back and at it, I'm going to switch off and get that going. So you'll have to get one ready and take a big puff with me.
All right, load it up. What are you going to puff on this morning? Are you still mixing it in with that Delta?
Oh, you know me. You know me. I'm doing that.
Delta
I've got some Delta 8 mixed in with some comatose this time. Just a little dab will do ya.
Nice, nice. Well, welcome everybody. We got Michelle P in our house. Welcome, girlfriend. How are you today? Hopefully you and the kids are awesome out there. We got Johnny Hash coming in. We got Sound Remo. What's up? Hello, hello. Bingo Lombardi. How are you, my friend?
Make sure you're all on live chat.
Oh, yes. Thank you, DK. Thank you for sharing that out. Remember, you guys, top chat and live chat. If you don't have it on live chat, you will miss some of the comments. So remember to have that up. Who else we got coming in? We got 710 coming in the house. Welcome, welcome. How's everybody doing out there? What are y'all puffing on? If you're puffing on anything, what you got? I am going to go in on some rosin. And, you know, we just missed 420 somewhere, so we got to hit it right now.
Exactly. That means we're also just coming up on 420 somewhere else. Right? Come on.
I love it. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, so I don't know about you all, but I'm sure feeling the fall is in the air. Wow, wow, wow. Holy cow.
You're talking about fall. Look at all those goodies you've got around you.
Oh my gosh, I went to the farmer's market. I have all these colors of apples over here. I have watermelon of all different colors. I didn't even know watermelon came in so many different colors. I'll have to show you all here in a minute.
Awesome. And you're going to be doing a bunch of dehydrating is your plan with that, aren't you?
I am. I love dehydrated apples and pears. They're like my favorite.
Yeah. And then for anyone who doesn't have the luxury of having a big garden yourself, you can also get down there and get some local organic produce, support your local farmers. And that's how you could maybe make some of your amendments and your inputs for all this lovely regenerative farming style. We got to support our local farmers, and you definitely want to have some nice organic, trusted products to do so with.
Exactly. Thanks, Drake. That's awesome. Welcome, welcome. Stony Baker just come in the house. What's up, Dab? And you know what, Dab? It is time for a dab. So cheers, everyone. I hope you're having a fantastic, happy, and high day out there.
There we go. Tara's on her standard minute heat up and wait, 2 or 3 hours for a cool down to have a dab. So let's see. I'll get in with my little 10-second tech so I don't forget to have my dab. Always going to be recommending that quick tech. But yeah, we're here. What are you guys smoking on in chat here? Have a look. Let's see. Are you guys dabbing? Are you puffing? Are you bonging? Do we got Tribal doing some hot knives with some fire? Flour? Yeah, did we just say hot knives with flour? We sure did. However you got to get it in you, that's okay.
Yeah, we'll have to have Tribal Tech on here sometime.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And just to talk about Tribal in general. Him and Oshi Grows there. You got to check them both out. Tribal Gardens, Oshi Grows on Instagram. Amazing people, just killing it, putting in the work, getting the right information, and they're an amazing people to talk to all the time. I'm blessed to be able to.
Yeah, they are totally amazing. Speaking of some more amazing people, we have Michelle in the chat. Boy, has she been inspiring us offline. Holy cow.
Let's talk about what Michelle has had us making recently.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm going to get in on dab. It's my turn now, so I'm going to let you handle that.
Sure, as I'm coughing and recovering from my dab. Woo! So we have Michelle hanging with us in chat. Michelle has been telling us all about ginger bug and how to kind of make a natural type of soda. So that's someday, hopefully, we'll have her on here and she can explain it to you more. But there's all kinds of recipes online. So I actually have my ginger today that I have all cut up ready to go. And the reason I peeled my ginger is because it was not organic. So I understand if you have organic ginger, you don't have to peel it. So I peeled it, and I understand all you need is some water. And then I understand all you need is some sugar. So DK was telling me how to make this because he actually looked the recipe up and how to do it all. I did not do that. So after he gets done with the dab, I'm thinking we'll just do it right here on the live. How about that? And then we'll check in and see what's going on. Michelle also flavors some seltzers kind of like with it and stuff. She makes all kinds of these like flavored juices, and they're all like pop. So they all have that sparkle to them. They're really cool.
Yeah, I've got one right here. One of the ginger bugs. I just made this a couple days ago. You just take some of your preferably organic ginger, chop up an ounce of it, add it with 2 cups of water and a couple tablespoons of raw organic sugar. And then every day for the next 5 to 8 days, you add in a tablespoon or teaspoon, of chopped up ginger and a teaspoon of the sugar. And after that period, you'll have essentially a naturally carbonated I guess we just call it carbonated because you add the carbonation to other drinks to carbonate them, but a naturally carbonated drink that's full of lactobacillus and other beneficial bacteria that are good for your gut health and digestive system.
You know, and that's the other thing I didn't mention. Exactly. Thanks, DK, for mentioning that, because it's actually not just about having the pop or the carbonation. It's about the natural probiotics in there that work for your gut. And that was the reason we were talking about it, because of your digestive issues that you were having, right?
Yes, exactly. So I'm very excited to have this, and I've been trying to cut out pop for, a couple years now, and I'm not too bad with it anymore, but I still have more than I should. So this is super exciting. And then I'll be able to get some, do some local juicing from some of the stuff from the farmer's market here before the year's end. And
so, I'm just kind of curious. I wonder how like exact we have to be on making this ginger bug. Michelle, what do you think? You're in chat. Do you think we need to be exact? Like, I really didn't measure this out. What do we all think? Do you think I could just pour this right in, like my about 2 cups of water here? And then how much sugar should I add to this? What do we think? Should we just try it? You're muted.
I think you look pretty good in proportion. That's probably pretty close to about an ounce of ginger, maybe a little more. So you should be good with that. And
Okay, let's try
then
it.
add in two teaspoons of sugar.
So we're going to pour that right in there. Why don't I just set it down instead of making a mess? I can show you all later.
Michelle just said she wings it.
Awesome! I love winging shit. Love it. Speaking of winging shit, we got to see Drake's Duck last night. I love Drake's Duck. Winging it.
Yeah, over on the Pumpling Cannabis Tasting channel there, Fumador's channel, had the little duck out, closed everyone off with a nice dabs the duck.
That was awesome. I love your duck. Ducks. Okay, so, and how much sugar? Okay, so there we go.
2 tablespoons.
We got that in there. How's that? 2 tablespoons. Okay, so let's, what do we think?
Right about there.
That's about one. Okay.
Teaspoon, I meant to say. 2 teaspoons. So that's probably
that was about 2 teaspoons.
2.5, yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
We're winging it here, but that's why you have to be very careful when you guys are doing things that maybe aren't so easy to kind of manipulate, right? They don't have that grace. You want to get them right on point. So make sure it's what exact measurement you're in is the one you're supposed to be.
Okay, so there we go, guys. There's my ginger bug. And do I cap it? So what do I do? How do I?
It says, cap it with like an elastic band and a piece of paper towel. Or for myself, I just put the lid on, but not tight it up. So the lid's just sitting on mine.
I actually have paper towels right here. Yay, I was prepared. No way. Oh, and Michelle says 1 tablespoon is fine. Okay, cool.
Perfect.
Awesome. Okay, and then I'm just, so instead of ripping my paper towel, I'm just going to fold it in half. I'm just going to use the ring here and then put it over the top of that, like that. And I should get a piece of tape and write on the date. As always, good to write on the date.
Michelle says seal it. So I just tightened my
Oh,
lid up. So
seal
there we
it.
go.
Okay.
But I know
Good.
I did put that on one of the recipes out there. So that's another thing. Be careful with your recipes. There's a lot of different ways to do things. And sometimes certain ways are not as favorable as others.
Thanks, Michelle, for correcting us today.
Love it,
Awesome.
Michelle.
Okay, so there's my ginger bug. And after I get off here, I'm going to have a piece of tape. I'm going to write ginger bug and I'm going to write the date. Today is 9/30, the last day of the month, y'all. Oh my gosh, who's excited for Croctober? Oh
I sure am.
Oh my gosh, so excited.
And yes,
so let's go in. What? Go ahead.
I was just going to say, she says you have to seal it up to build carbonation, which obviously makes sense. And I was thinking about that before when I read the other recipe chart. But then I figured maybe there was some conversion that had to happen before you sealed it up or something. So there we go.
Well, kind of like maybe labs, right? Talk about sealing and not sealing. This stuff is so confusing. So I can see how you got confused. Because I got labs coming up next. Yeah. Let's go into labs. Go ahead, DK.
Well, I was just going to say, what you got over there, what you've been doing. I know we've brought it up a couple of times before. And if you haven't seen it, you want to go check out Chris Trump's channel or even Son Abyss, Wendy Cornbury, any of these amazing regenerative KNF lovely farmers, and check out their how-tos on how to do it.
So I actually have a couple of labs going, actually 3 different labs going. And I wanted to do one in a bowl because I was kind of curious to see how it would look. You know, kind of interesting.
Yeah.
And it's separating a lot more. It's harder to see because it seems like that's the curd really, or it seems to stick to the sides of that bowl more than, let me show you in the jar. The jar, you can see through a lot more, like it's more separated, like so. It's a lot easier to see through.
Yeah, you can.
So yeah, I see definitely big difference. So yesterday, the white stuff was like down here. It was barely starting to separate. And now today it's like clear up here. So this is actually going to be cheese, a type of cheese, right?
Probiotic.
That I can feed to my dog. And this
or yourself
is really,
if you're old enough.
And I can. I haven't tried it yet. We'll
Me
see.
neither.
But my dog really needs some of this digestive stuff because she's having some issues right now. So that's why I made such a big amount. It really isn't because I need that much for my garden, because this stuff goes so long ways.
Does it ever?
Oh my gosh.
1 to 1,000, 1 to 500. It goes a very long way, and it takes nothing to make aside from a bit of milk.
Yeah. So rice and milk, and then we'll have to have some molasses, right? Isn't that what we put in there, or is it brown sugar? I don't know.
I've heard it works with both, but we do organic unsulfured blackstrap molasses, and you want to use organic whole milk, raw milk if you can get it, which you most likely can't, and go from there. Obviously, I believe I've just used white rice because it's what we've got around here, but a whole organic grain rice probably works well too, but I'm not positive on that.
That's okay, yes. Go follow Chris Trump. And of course, Wendy, our friend Wendy. I got something to tell you guys all later. Shh. We'll keep that for last. We're going to keep that for last. We got a little surprise for y'all. So, because I want to jump into this next thing right now. IMO. Okay, so I was lucky enough to go visit Dutch Blooms. He lives up in the Bellingham area of Washington. And he has this IMO he made, and he was so nice to gift it to me. So y'all saw me on a while back. If you didn't, I took a little bite of this. And I was so shocked. It took me back into the forest. Like, it tastes like I walked into the forest. And I was like, yum. I kind of want to taste the forest today. I think I will have a taste of the forest today, here in a little bit. But I decided, I was so inspired by Wendy, by Michelle, all these people, Chris Trump, all you guys, that I made my own IMO. I'm trying to make my own IMO collection. So I went out, I made my rice, I put it in a basket, and I have 2 baskets, and I have 2 spots I put it in. And I just put it in like 2 days ago. So I am hopefully going to be collecting it maybe tomorrow or the next day. I'm going to go check on it today, see what it looks like, and see where we go from there. So, DK, Drake, where are you sitting at your collection? What's going on?
So I'm pretty well at a similar place. I set it out 2 days ago. I just went to the dollar store and I grabbed these little unfinished boxes. They're essentially made so you can paint them up, and it's just a little storage box. They're perfect size for what I was wanting to use. So they're maybe like 4 inches by 8 inches, or a little bit smaller than that even, and then about 6 inches deep. And yeah, same thing. You just half cooked up some rice. I got it in the box about 3/4 deep, put some paper towel over top of the box, and I just used a little staple gun and stapled it down, and went and hid that out in the brush under some really nice trees close to my area. I'm trying these out just to see how it goes, and if it's successful, I'm going to go grab quite a few more of those boxes and have like a whole little cache of different IMO reserves. And with it, from what I've seen at least, it's a bit of a learning experience, and there's a learning curve to it and doing all the steps correctly. So I'm excited to see what comes up first, what happens, if it's going to be a good one or if I'm going to have a little bit of some hurdles to get over. But regardless, it's going to be exciting, and we'll do it here with you guys.
Awesome. I'm trying to catch up with chat.
Oh, there was a few. Now that you mentioned that, there was a few things. I believe we had John Maddock saying it was his birthday coming up. I believe the 14th of October, sometime in October. But peace and love, overgrow, John. That's amazing. We had Stony Baker. I wanted to mention, he said the FPJ brings out them trikes and those terpenes. Gotta love it. And the FFJs, they're great for flowering time. And then what did he also say? He had one other comment on Breaking Bad. Should they have used KNF for the dead bodies instead of acid? Well, I don't know, but I know maybe you'd be able to count it as gardening if they did.
I actually watched that movie. It was funny. It was crazy. I don't know if I'd watch it now. I don't know. Might find it funnier.
The show or the movie? Because they're talking the show for sure.
The show, the movie. What?
You said the movie. Did you mean the TV show?
Wasn't it a movie?
There may be one, but they are definitely talking about the TV show.
Was it a whole series?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I was thinking it was a movie because I watched it on Netflix because I watched it back to back.
There you go.
Yeah, I did the what do you call that? Marathon. The marathon. Yes. Yeah.
Oh, here, and quickly, I see Pilgor says, look up brown sugar versus molasses. So there's probably some
okay.
Molasses isn't very good for your microbes. So, oh my, we're going to have to do some investigating.
It does have too much sodium. Okay, well, there's two types. There, you want the unsulfured, right? There's that's super important. Supposedly, that's one thing they talk about. So y'all check that out. I don't know much about it. Maybe we can get Chris Trump and Wendy to come and chat. Oh, speaking of Wendy and Chris Trump, should we maybe? No.
Yeah, there you go. He says microbes prefer a high pH, and molasses brings it to 7.0.
Okay. Cool. Thanks, Pilgar. We love you.
Love the info.
Yeah, you're awesome, Pilgar. If you haven't already checked Pilgar out, go check Pilgar 420 out, by the way. He has an awesome grow. He's down in Arizona. Holy shit, that guy's killing it. The colas on them plants. Oh, man. Beautiful stuff, bud. And he sent some flour up here, and I took it down to the place with me, Emerald, and people got to smoke it. And yeah, it was nice. Good stuff, man. And I hear he's making concentrates now. Maybe I could get some of that sent up this way. Speaking of sent up this way or down this way or all over this way, holy shit, I'm going to California.
You sure are. Super exciting. What are you doing down there? And do you have a friend going with you too?
Yeah, guess what? My friend Red River. He's not in chat right now today, but he was hanging out with us earlier on Awake and Bake. We were having a little discussion before we went live. And we are headed down. I'm headed down to help Wendy from Sunibus. If y'all haven't followed Wendy at Sunibus, you better go do it. Because I'm going to go help her harvest. Holy shit, she's going to bust my ass.
She sure is. And I'm so excited for all the footage that comes from that, and all the learning you're going to do, and the secondhand learning I'm going to get from just being a fly on the wall for that. It's very exciting. So here we go. This is Sunibus. This is Wendy. Check her out. Amazing, amazing person. And just been feeding us with knowledge. We are blessed.
I'm so worried because I have not done a full harvest. I haven't done a full trim. I'm so new to all of this. Like, so to get to go down in Humboldt in the middle of October, Croptober, you all, I get to go experience Humboldt in the heart of this shit. I'm so excited. And there's Chris Trump. Yes, go follow that man. Absolutely. The Soil Steward, by the way.
Yes, check out his YouTube for all those lovely, lovely videos, how-tos on everything KNF.
And if somebody wants to share those links out for me, one of my moderators, that would be awesome in chat if you could do that. Thanks, Drake,
check out Tara.
Thank you for sharing all of those. Hey, do you want to click on that spider mite thingy or the russet mite on my Instagram really quick?
I sure do.
Because we were talking about that the other day. Someone wanted to know what a russet might look like. Click on that and see if you can play that video. Can you play that? So go check that out. And you can actually see this little thing move. It's a creepy little thing. I hope y'all aren't dealing with those, because if you are, they suck. This year, I'm knock on wood, I've been lucky enough to fend those off. I believe that they came in on clones. The last 2 times that I dealt with those buggers, they came in on clones. So watch out for them bugs. Hope you're scoping your plants. Oh, that's some static tech we got going on.
Static tech. Check it out. Static tech.
All right, y'all. Okay, well, thanks for that, because I did want to show some people off on that. Okay, so Wendy, yeah, so headed down to Wendy's. I'm going to be helping her harvest. On the way down to Wendy's, I'm going to be stopping off at my friend Eric's house. Going to be dropping off some chickens for him, because I have plenty of chickens. And we're going to be picking up, I'm going to be picking up some CBD and hopefully some other stuff. And then I'm going to be headed straight on down to Sunabis's, Wendy's, and Red River is going to be there. And Red is going to be helping us harvest. And we might be doing some bubble washes for you all, hopefully some squishes. I'm going to be taking my press down there. I'm going to take the bubble washer. So I'm like super excited to be headed that way. Wow. Thanks for sharing that, DK. I appreciate that. And let's see. Who said Rippers? What? Still it? What? I had him once. Let him rip him still. What? I don't know what you put there. What did I read? Stony, I don't know what you're talking about up there.
Ripper stole something. That's no good.
Oh, no. Damn Rippers. Ugh. Bummer. Well, anywho. Oh, John, you're awesome. Thank you, too. You're awesome. Oh, you guys are awesome. Thanks for being here today. Hope you guys are having an awesome Wednesday. Hump day. Let's have another dab. Should we have another dab? Take a break. Let's have a dab.
Time.
Yeah. I'm ready for
another one. So cool. Heading to California. Oh, my goodness. And you got some stops along the way, don't you? You're going to be doing all sorts of stuff on the way there and possibly on the way back, too. Maybe checking in a couple different farms. Who knows? Maybe doing a little something with a little processing. Oh, it's exciting. There's excitement in the air. I can feel it.
You know what'd be really cool is make it over to Soil Kings and go see that giant pumpkin.
You've got that right. And if anyone doesn't know, Patrick King, the Soil King, he does some awesome work, and he's a big name in the whole regenerative industry as well. And he's got some super cool giant pumpkins going on right now. I think they've got like a 20-foot by 80-foot patch for this pumpkin. It's a very large scale one, so check it out.
And Stony he teaches you how to do it.
Yeah, exactly. Little side by sides with you, which is beautiful.
That's cool.
And my Stony says, "Where's my chickens?" They're ducks, Muscovy ducks, and they are probably chilling right to the right or out in the field causing some shit, because that's what they do. They're little shit rats, but they're a ball of joy as well. I love them. I love chasing them around. Oh, here we go, Tara. I'm excited to see what you're dabbing on. Wonder what it is. I know you've been kind of splurging lately, getting yourself hooked up with all sorts of different goodies.
I have been splurging, and that one was way too hot. And that's why you do your 10-second tap.
Hey, woo! Right? If anything, you just end up going a little too cold. Then you just get a reheat.
Woo! That was a hot one. And I'm going to have to recover from that one for a minute. Woo! How is everybody doing out there? I haven't seen anybody tell me what you're hitting on. Are y'all not puffing?
That's all right. We'll hold it down. We'll puff. We'll try and pull our socks up and puff a little more so you can live vicariously through us if that's the case. Sweet.
Holy shit.
It looks like we've got Stony maybe doing a little work with some pollen, so we'll have to wait back and hear from that. We've got Soil Life asking. Cheers, Soil Life. Thanks for tuning in. And everyone else, John, Michelle, Stony, we really appreciate you guys coming in, and we like just chopping it up and chatting with you guys and sharing kind of the new stuff we've learned and hearing about what you guys have got going on. And together we can all spread that information like wildfires. Speaking of, much love to everyone deal with wildfires. That's a horrible situation to be in, and hope that it's slowly getting better. Oh God. The names on some of these cultivars, Stony, they are interesting.
Okay, Johnny Hash did say he's puffing on Cindy 99. I did see that earlier. I really suck. I didn't read that, Johnny. Sorry. Holy shit. That was so hot. I do not take dabs that hot. That's going to be a hard one to recover from for today. Oh, my throat's going to drive me crazy. Woo! Woo! So, what about somebody has some garden updates? Maybe. What do you got going on in your garden, DK?
Oh, I got all sorts of shit going on.
Yeah.
Not necessarily good stuff, but lots of stuff to learn with. So I'm super excited for that. I recently, as most people that have watched beforehand or anyone just tuning in can find out, I had some spider mites I found in one corner of my room probably 3 weeks ago now. I initially did some defoliation right to the top tips, did a bunch of spraying for a week or a little longer until some beneficial bugs showed up, because I had ordered those, specifically Cucumaris, Californicus, and Persimilis, and continued dealing with that. Then I made it, like I said, a couple weeks, and I haven't noticed any more spider mite damage for it was about 6 days. But then I went in there and I found some thrip damage. Now, all these little buddies are trying to get in from the outside right now. I'm mainly a outdoor grower that's been working. I've got my second run flowering inside, and then a decent sized bedroom, which is where I'm seeing some of these issues. And anyways, he must have hitched a ride in on me. So then I ordered some Aureus insidious. That's the minute pirate bug. Some nematodes, and then just some food for they're called Nutri-Cards and little bio boxes. And it's like a little breeding area for the Aureus. So I'm going to put them in there, have them in an area in a little box in the back of the room that I can close up, and then continue to spray the rest of the area and do some more spraying with the Method 1, which is all I'm using for now. I've been looking at the Dr. Zymes, but it's been a little bit hard to get down in Canada here. So maybe I'll find that pretty soon there, eh? But anyways, I've been, going through a bunch of different little kinks and twists, but it's been a fun experience to deal with. And I've been trying to do it with like the organic route and just using beneficials and natural sprays. So I'll keep all you guys updated with how that works. And worst comes to worst, if I can't get things into a reasonable amount, which I mean, it's not very like too bad. It's just, I've noticed it initially, and then any bugs are horrible, right? You don't want to have any of that. So if I can't deal with it this way, I'll nuke everything and re-clean it up. But I'm real confident that I'm going to be able to take it with this natural route, and with all these giants around me that are providing amazing information and intel as to what to do. I'm going to keep rocking that. How you doing, Tara? I see you hacking away.
Wow.
You back with us yet? You had your out-of-body experience?
Yeah, I had the hot flash, everything. Yeah, we're good. Yeah. I wish I would have had an ice cube around, because that's one thing that really helps me is an ice cube on my throat when you take those 2 hot dabs. So that is one good thing about your 10-second tech. I do have to admit, you are kind of right on that.
I'll get in right now.
And that's also one thing nice about those battery operated units. I've also been thinking about picking up maybe what was it? What's the one I'm thinking about picking up? I totally went blank. The one that Red River has. Puffco. That's the Puffco. So I'm curious if any of you have a Puffco out there, or what's the other one? A Carta? Which one if you've hit or prefer? Because those are the two that I'm thinking about. And then there's also the new X-Vape Vista that came out with a new one. But I already have their brand. I kind of want to go with something else. So kind of thinking about something new. So y'all let me know and see what you are hitting on out there, because I would like to know your opinion. Oh, Drake, look at them clouds.
That's a good one. Cloud. A good one.
Can I actually pin your video and it shows there? I'm playing with settings on here and seeing if it works. Let's see. Let's see if it actually
I think pin for us, spotlight for everyone else.
Let's see if this actually works. And then unpin and then gallery. Let's see if this actually works. Okay, so Zoom has been changing some things. Excuse me. Changing some things on us. So I was just playing around with that for a second to see if that would work, but I don't think it actually worked. So, okay. Now we know how it didn't work. So it just does speaker view. You can't even spotlight when you have only 2 people on here. So I got a ways of solving that. 710 says, dabs up. Whole 710, you just missed it, man. I just took a way hot one and I'm still recovered. So you dab it up. Holy hell.
Yeah, and that one kicked my ass too. Holy. And then I got over, we got over the Q-tips pretty quick because it's going through like 1,000 of those buggers a day. So now it's a couple sheets of paper towel rolled up, fits in nicely, gets a good queen, and then you just pop the top off and give it some spins in there and keep a nice banger. Maybe just use a Q-tip to do some final cleaning if you got a brand new one. What you got there, Tara? What kind of apples you got? You know,
I don't even know all the names of these apples, but I probably could figure out if I wanted to, but I'm not going to go through them all. But I went down to the farmer's market, and I just wanted to show off some apples for everybody. Washington State's known for their apples. So this was just a selection that I went and picked up. I'm going to be dehydrating these. I love dehydrated apples. They actually store for a long time. Some of them do. I also picked up, oh my gosh, I love, these peaches are amazing. Over in Othello area. And then the nectarine, picked some of those up as well. And then I also picked up different types of pears. So I don't actually totally know the names of those as well, but hey, I bought lots of different local stuff. And then holy cow, did you all know that there is different colors of watermelon? There's actually yellow and orange. They call this orange. I don't know if you guys can all tell. The light looks a little different.
Oh, definitely. And I haven't personally seen those before myself.
They call it yellow and orange. Yeah. So the orange has bigger, blacker seeds. I don't prefer it as much because of the seeds. I like the seedless. I'm kind of like the hybrid kind of stuff. But I liked the flavor of this one more than I like the flavor of the yellow one. The flavor of the yellow one is actually kind of more squashy. Like you can almost taste a little. I'm super sensitive to squash.
Very interesting. So, yeah. Freddie says it's time to start juggling now. You've got all the instruments there. Let's see, come on.
I got melons.
Uh-oh.
And then I have this one back here I want to cut open. This is a seedless. And this is supposed to be a pink one. And this is going to be probably my favorite. So I'm going to have this later. And actually, I am going to be giving it to my geese. Because I actually, my geese love watermelon. And I actually might do a live later on tonight. A sunset live, maybe with my geese. We'll see.
The ducks love watermelon.
Yeah, I love giving
them. Get it all over the little, they eat it like it's a competition, like someone's going to steal it from them.
I would say they didn't pick me out a very good one. This one doesn't look like it's quite done.
If I had to guess, I would assume not.
Yeah, not quite impressed with that one. But hey, y'all know what a pink one looks like. That was not impressive. Good thing I didn't save that one to show y'all. Really cool something. That's hilarious. But anyways, so geese, yes, love my watermelon. So the watermelon will be going out to the geese tonight. I do have some people that wanted me to show the geese off on a live, so I will probably be doing a live later, a sunset with my geese. I'll be giving them watermelon. Y'all can tune in later if you want to see what my geese look like, because I don't want to have a whole panel with people and my geese because they are super, super loud. Yeah, really loud. Yeah, y'all, everybody knows it's already been with me on a live or hung out with me on, not a live, but on Zoom.
They make the presence known, that's for sure.
Oh my gosh, they're loud. Yeah. Let's see, what else do we have to talk about?
There's still more, I tell you.
Go ahead if you got something.
No, you got it.
Okay. So the other thing, so speaking of, this is the last day of the month. We have 31 days next month. And on the 31st, we have what? Halloween. Halloween used to be my favorite.
Some dabble lanterns.
Yes. So I already picked out my pumpkin. So we are gonna have a Halloween party, y'all, and we haven't decided time or hours yet. We'll figure out. Stay tuned, but we're announcing it now, and we might even have some competition coming up before Halloween. Maybe you can come on and you can show us a gourd or a zucchini or a watermelon, and you made a bong out of it, or you just made a cool pot leaf carved out of it or something.
Yeah, we want to see some dabble lanterns. If you can smoke out of them,
Inspired,
that's extra.
plant inspired, maybe mushrooms. I don't know, something cool. And if you could dab out of it, that's like extra points. Like hell yeah, a dabble lantern. I'm gonna go for a dabble lantern. We'll see. Okay, so that's my. There you go. Oh, okay. What else we got? Did I already talk about Dr. Bronner's? Why people should pick up Dr. Bronner's? Everybody kept telling me to pick up Dr. Bronner's, so I picked up Dr. Bronner's. I just want to show that off. That's you should have that in your tool shed. I understand for all you natural people out there. This is new to me, so
yeah, it's good to add for a surfactant for any of your sprays there, and it's hemp derived, partly organic. They're a solid company. They have a lot of good beliefs, and they do a lot of stuff for the community in general. Dr. Bronner's there, but yeah, that's the non-scented castile soap. Names my ducks. We've got Dabs the duck is the boy. We've got Sassy May, the gray one, who's actually the little leader, little shit rat, but she is a sweetheart. And then we've got Caramel Macchiato. So that is the trio, the brother and two sisters. Ooh, and Michelle just brought up JWA, the Jadam wedding agent. And as we won't have much input on it this second, I'm planning on making a whole bunch, and I imagine she's bringing that up in contrast and saying, get that Dr. Bronner's out of here and make some yourself. So stay tuned, and we will bring up the Jadam wedding agent in the future, and hopefully I'll make some and maybe convince someone else. Tara.
So the other reason I actually picked it up was because I actually wanted to start using it in the shower, on my own body, just to see also what it was like as well. And I do understand you can make all your own products. I actually used to make my own skincare and different stuff way back when. So yeah, stay tuned. Maybe we'll get into all that stuff. Who knows what we'll get into. What else?
What are we going to do? Well, I think we've got through a good fair of it. What about your autoflower? Do we want to jump in and talk about the autoflower and potentially getting a little autoflower episode coming up?
I should harvest that autoflower. Maybe we should do it tonight combined with the geese.
Ooh, geese and autos. Who knows? That might be something.
Geese and autos. Ooh, I love it. I am going to trim my autoflower and have my geese up there in the yard. I could do that. That would be perfect. I'll do that. Geese and autoflowers tonight, y'all. Stay tuned. We will have an autoflower. I'm going to trim that because I'm also, I got to harvest it because I'm leaving to California. So I got to get down, and I think I'm going to fresh freeze it. So how I was understanding that Eric was telling me that I should actually hang dry it for like a day or so and then put it in the freezer. I've heard other people say I should cut it up right away and throw it in the freezer. The reason I want to do this is because I have decided this year I am going to make all my product either into fresh frozen or cured bubble this year, and then rosin it. I'm ready to go all concentrate, all way bubble, you guys. I have been smoking bubble from Pacific Northwest Roots, and I have been smoking bubble from Constellation. Oh my gosh. Like, I've been spoiled. Like, oh, should have cropped after the flower. Yeah, so I have been spoiled, and I'm just like, oh, and I like, it's gonna really be hard to go back to like other stuff. So not that rosin isn't good. I love me some flower rosin, and I will always still make flower rosin, but there's just something about those bubbles. And yeah, there's just, yeah. And you know, maybe some temple balls too. I'd like to do some Frenchy cannoli style.
Cool.
I got to experience Frenchy Cannoli. You know, I hung out with him when we were at the Hive, and I got to smoke out of his hookah. And that hookah was
Oh,
really,
wait.
really cool. And I have some hookahs, so I can make some temple bells and I could smoke out of my own hookah. So I don't know, kind of thinking like something like that too. So kind of go in that direction. So that being said, any final updates, ZK? Where are we at?
I think we got through pretty well. Actually, we had one other thing.
Okay.
What did you recently happen to win? My goodness. Don't forget about that. Oh, we're gonna have some exciting stuff for the channel.
You should show that. You should show aliases. Can you bring aliases?
Yep, I'll pop that up right now.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys! Holy shit! Not only, like I've had some really good news this week. Not only am I like only 5 away from 1,900 subscribers myself, which our channel I'm so excited about. But holy shit, I won a light. I never enter these competitions. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, so this light. DK, tell them about this light. Are you getting it up there?
Yeah, I'm trying to get it up here.
So it's by Alias. Johnny B actually represents them, and so does Remo. And so do quite a few other people in the industry. I don't know who all they've shouted out yet, so I don't really want to say. But holy crap, it's like, I don't know, it's like a $1,600 light. Like, holy cow, like how generous they have been with so much of the
Holy
community.
smokes,
Look at that right there. Alias,
well, here we got
man.
Alias LED, and look at this. We got Tara Lee is the winner.
So make sure you guys please go over there and tell them thank you, because holy shit, that was so generous to give that away. But so I have decided, because I'm headed down to Humboldt to help Wendy, and I don't have time to set up this new indoor grow. So I really wanted someone that I really, really, really respect in this community to show this light off. Someone that could really do this light justice. And my friend Drake, I really believe, can do it justice. So my friend Drake is getting that light. And I'm super excited to give that to you, my friend.
I'm super excited to be able to get it on the channel, so we'll be able to have some solid updates as to how that's going and kind of what it does. And personally, I've been looking at this specific light and quite a few other ones for a few months now, and I just haven't been in the right spot financially, and I've had a lot of other things going on, so I just haven't been able to pull the trigger. And this is perfect, and it's kind of that kick in the butt. So now I'm probably going to go out and use kind of an equal amount of funds to go and get a mini split, in which I really need to moderate the heat. But now, just with this light alone coming in and me replacing one of my other ones that runs a lot hotter, I'm curious to see what that does alone. So there's gonna be a lot of cool updates coming up, and we're just, feeling so blessed and so thankful to you, Tara, and to Alias for, their giveaways. Everyone, if you're ever seeing any of that, make sure to put your name in. I saw it and I gave it a share, but I didn't take it as seriously. And, Tara's there and she's doing all the steps and doing as much as she can, and look at how it pays off, right? So make sure to go check them out and follow them. And that goes with all companies out there with good integrity and stuff. Like, make sure you back them, and we got to support our community and the people we believe in, and go from there. So
yeah,
thanks, Tara, again. I support you, everything you've been doing.
Well, hey, and I'll get to partake. I'll get to watch it. So I'm super excited. And I'm not ready to grow indoors. I love growing outdoors, but what's so cool about these LEDs is they do give people the opportunity that do grow indoors to be not so hot, to have that better environment and use less power and be more regenerative. So, I think it's an amazing thing that they're doing with that. So
Definitely. And the efficiency on some of them is just insane. So beyond excited. I can't say it enough.
All right. Well, with that being said, I'm super excited to keep following you on your grow. And I hope you guys all subscribe. And I hope you all want to hit that bell, because we're going to be traveling down to California and checking out Wendy. So I'll be going live along the way. I'll have my phone with me. I'm hopefully Drake's going to be able to go live with me, and we'll be able to link in somehow. I don't know how internet's going to be, But man, I am super excited to hang out with Winnie. I am so excited to bring the knowledge, and I get to actually see what a harvest is in Humboldt. Like, how crazy is that this time of year? I'm super excited. And I'm super excited to share it with everybody that doesn't get to go.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I wish that line wasn't so dividing, because I would love to get over there with you guys and help, and just the amount of knowledge you're going to be able to gain from just going out there. And yeah, it's obviously you're going to be respectful and keep your distances, but it'd be so nice to be around some like-minded individuals. Like, I'm very happy for you. It's super thrilling.
Awesome. Thanks, Drake.
Hey, look
Really
at that. We got Stoney saying he'll support Tara to the point where he'll give you a piggyback ride. And I bet he'd do it uphill both ways. Or she.
With no shoes. I love you, Stoney, man. You're awesome. Thank you, everyone. And Michelle, you are a moderator. I don't know why you're not blue yet. I put you moderator early on in this chat, so you will be blue, my friend, hopefully when you tune in next time. I don't know what's going on. And thanks, everybody, and all you moderators out there. I do appreciate you all sharing links for me. If you could keep doing that for me, I appreciate that. And hey, keep us all posted. I'd love to know more about what you're growing. I would love to do an episode of just checking in and showing your grow off. I've got a couple people contacted me. I also have some people wanting to give away seeds on the show. So I'm going to be bringing in some people showing off their grow and showing off seeds. So if you guys want to win seeds, you better be signed up. You better be tuning in, because I'm not going to do like these big announcements and like, hey, we're going to do this big giveaway. We're just going to do it on the spot.
Exactly. And we might just even show you the people who are doing the giveaways and send you their direction so we can keep expanding the community and the network. But make sure to tune in, and we really appreciate it. Hit that bell, thumbs up. Everyone loves Tara. Thanks, Tara, so much for doing all this. And we love you guys too. Thanks for tuning in.
Awesome, everybody. Peace, love.
And dabs.